2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The story continues. This chapter from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The Celtics taking on the Raptors. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Jason Tatum is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the point. And for the Raptors, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward.
Don't you love how Brown just burrows into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
VanVleet kicks to Anunoby. Outside Lowry. Shot from 12. Connects. The jumper drops. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Well, we've known for a long time Kemba Walker is gifted on the offensive end, and it's not just about his scoring. Look at that on the assist.
Lowry kicks to VanVleet. Off target from outside.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And they double up Brown. Hayward passes to Tice. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Ibaka, and Ibaka slams it in.
Well, a high percentage scorer with a great shot selection. Ibaka knows when to send it home.
And what a unique career Serge Ibaka has had. Some incredible totals for him over the course of his career.
That's right, Greg. I mean, I think people would be shocked to know Serge Ibaka was the first player ever to make 500 threes and have 1,500 blocks. Hard to imagine nobody had ever accomplished that feat. Give credit to Ibaka. He changed his offense and added the 3-ball.
Walker against Ibaka. Outside Tatum. Brown right side. Outside Walker. Shot clock at 3.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
VanVleet passes to Ibaka. Here's Anunoby, and he banks in the layup. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Pass to Tice. It's stolen by Lowry. And taken away by Brown. Stolen by VanVleet. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Here's Walker. Another shot. And the layup good by Tatum.
When we are talking about Jason Tatum, we're talking about a 6'11" wingspan. This is why he's so effective coming up with second chance points.
VanVleet left side. No good on the 3. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. Siakam looking around. VanVleet kicks to Ibaka. Toronto working the ball around now. Siakam outside. Out to Ibaka. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Siakam. And stolen by Hayward. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Tatum passes to Tice. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Powell, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The Celtics also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And the Celtics also making a change. Williams is checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Absolutely critical that Norman Powell expand his range. The more he makes that three, the more the floor opens up.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The three from Tatum. Busted. No good that time either. Fast break Toronto. Davis finds Boucher. Powell for three. No good that time. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Raptors up by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Pascal Siakam before the game tonight shared his thoughts, reminiscing about his champion.
It was always a team, and I think we don't look at one player and say he's going to save us, you know.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Toronto right now, Marc Gasol is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Then there's Terrence Davis. And it's Powell in at the shooting guard position.
But how about the persistence from Hollis-Jefferson? He's keeping possessions alive with his activity.
Smart on the wing. Back to Wanamaker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Powell, the pass to Hollis-Jefferson. And now here comes Williams leading the break. The kick out to Williams. He tries for three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Gasol drives in. There's the pass to Hollis-Jefferson. Outside, Davis. Kanter trying to free himself up.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Smart misses. Here's Hollis-Jefferson. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Smart passes to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Powell kicks to Hollis-Jefferson. Pass to Gasol. Over Kanter. The shot's good from Gasol. Gasol's got the lead up to 6 now for Toronto. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Very pretty alley-oop layup. And now an 8-point Raptor lead.
Well, that's about court awareness. Hollis-Jefferson playing very well within the confines of this offense.
Wanamaker the pass to Smart. Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Davis. Passes it to Cannon. Powell against Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. Pushing it up.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Here's Wanamaker. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Wow, the vertical of Hollis Jefferson, simply unreal. This guy's got a little showman in his game.
And here again, the Raptors in transition. Up the court they go.
Oh, gentlemen. My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Davis. It's Powell on the wing. 7 points in the game. And that one hits back iron.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Williams. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Tatum. He kicks it to Hayward. 3 on the clock. Boston, no good that time either. Van Vliet with it. From past the arc. And no good. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Raptors. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They were strong at both ends of the court in the second quarter. And with a 12-point lead at the half, they may be a hard team to beat tonight. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Raptors.
You have to love how they're using their heads tonight. Good ball movement, shots. Look, it's been a disciplined performance. The coaching staff has to be thrilled.
Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
They aren't playing tight enough defense. That's pretty.
And that's...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Raptors leading by 12.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from 3.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. Walker the pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Out to the right wing. Walker finds Brown. Tatum drives in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Anunoby against Hayward. Anunoby passes to VanVleet from outside the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Van Vliet's got 6.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Outside, Walker. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the screen gives Kemba the freedom necessary, right? How about the handle? Defense couldn't compensate. Turn out the lights.
Lowry kicks to Anunoby. The pass to Lowry. For 3, Van Vliet. Rebound, Kemba Walker.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
The Celtics working the ball around now. To the left wing. Back to Hayward. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And taken away by Brown. And now running up the court. Hayward's pushing it up. Here's Walker. Out to Hayward. Lots of room. The shot will not fall. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Up top, Anunoby. At the elbow, it's Ibaka. Out left to the wing. Siakam with it. He's picked up by Walker. Siakam inside. Tatum on him. Shots good by Siakam. Siakam's got 4 points this quarter. Lowry against Walker. Drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, few do it better than Kemba Walker. On the dribble drive, power, strength, finishing ability. So pretty.
Outside Lowry. Count that one. He has 6.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Walker against Lowry. Back to Walker. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Lays it up off the glass. Walker's got 8 points.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Lowry dishes to Ibaka. Ibaka drawing the double team. And a wide open look for Siakam. Second chance shot. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Off target with his 3. Celtics trail by 13. Down low. The kick out to Walker. Brown outside. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Anunoby in the corner. It's stolen by Brown. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Hayward. To the wing on the left. From deep. Walker. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Tice has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Siakam on the foul.
What I love is this guy gives you all-out effort every minute he's on the floor. Pascal Siakam getting second chance opportunity there.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Raptors lead by a... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. Terrence Davis is out there with Norman Powell, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Williams passes to Smart. Kicks it to Brown. Here's the 3. But they'll get another chance. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 13-point game. Knocks it loose. Williams with the steal. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And here's Brown outside. Good. And the nice assist for Williams.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
Pass to Williams. Inside and stolen by Siakam. Here we go, one-on-one. Tipped away. Stolen by Smart. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Here's Brown and finished off by Brown.
I'll tell you, allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
Davis dishes to Powell. To the inside. Gasol kicks to Powell. Off target from three-point range. Celtics trail by 10. Nobody near Williams. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Davis has got the ball. Powell, the pass to Davis. Gasol inside. He's covered by Cantor. Yep, it counts.
Well, Marc Gasol will never back away when he's got that kind of interior position.
Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Here's Williams, and the layup's good off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Williams.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Hollis Jefferson kicks to Powell. Gasol inside. He's against Cantor. The three from Davis. Rebounded by the Celtics. Cantor's got 4 rebounds in this game. Wanamaker the pass to Brown. And Brown throws it down home.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
To the right side. Here's Siakam. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, an aggressive Pascal Siakam is a dangerous Pascal Siakam. Nicely done.
And the slam by Williams.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Stolen by Smart. And stolen by Siakam. Davis the pass to Powell. Gasol kicks to Siakam. Feeds it to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Well, 7'1" makes a dunk look easy. Go ahead, Marc Gasol.
Williams passes to Cannon. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Wanamaker. Lays it up and banks it in.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level. Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Hollis Jefferson. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Brown outside. Back to Wanamaker. Misses the 3. Here's Siakam. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. An aerial view of downtown Boston. And as
hey, Kevin, thank you.
both capable, DA, thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Celtics, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center position. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Outside, Walker. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Tice.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Hayward gets it to go.
And you can't leave guys open around Walker, I'll tell you that. He sees when the defense is overcommitted.
Here's Young after Gordon Hayward's bucket. And Young kicks to Hunter. Kemba Walker with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better.
Shots good by Walker.
But Walker has speed to burn, a nightmare keeping him out of the paint.
Young outside. Wide open look. Offensive rebound. Capella passes it to Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. Young's shot is off.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter. Settling for shots, he'd be better off passing up.
The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Look, with good size and underrated athleticism, Hayward's able to muscle through the contact.
Here's Herter. Capella finds Collins. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Tatum on the wing. Walker in the post, defended by Young. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Tatum.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, it attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Young against Walker. Young drives in, makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Brown. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And a wide open look for Walker. Buries it from 3-point range. Walker's got 7 points in the game. The Hawks leading. Here's Herter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hunter dishes to Capella, and Hayward with the block.
Rare block shot by Gordon Hayward. He has the instincts to do more of this, but neither the suddenness nor the strength.
Takes a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Tice passes to Tatum. Drills it from outside. And it's all knotted up.
It's amazing. Scouts were worried that Tatum would be a streaky spot-up shooter, but you see the perfect form.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
Walker surveying the floor. Pass to Tice for three. Hayward, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
And how about the concentration? Hayward completely dialed in.
Young drives in. Capella, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Boston. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Wanamaker in at the 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Smart passes to Wanamaker. Back to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Kanter, high post. A 3-ball. And it's Jeff Teague with the rebound. Celtics foul. And it's Jones with the ball for Atlanta. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Here's Wanamaker after the made shot from Jeff Teague. And the pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Smart kicks to Brown. Over Reddish. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Right side Teague. He dishes it to Reddish. Back to Teague. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague. Williams, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Bruno Fernando's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Wanamaker. Teague covering. And stolen by Dedmon. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Williams dishes to Kanter. Wanamaker, the pass to Williams. There's the feed to Kanter. Back to Williams. Clock at 4. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft. First on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Here's Wanamaker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Smart. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Hawks shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Here's Reddish. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Boston the other way. Floats it up for Williams. Doesn't go that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Tatum. 1:29 left in the first half. Kicks to Williams. Over Reddish. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Some changes for Boston. Gordon Hayward comes in for Williams. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker.
No threes for Walker.
1:19 left in the second quarter. Up top, Walker. He has 7.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Over to the left wing. Here's Herter. Knocks down the 3 ball. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Hayward kicks to Walker. Now here's Hayward. T right on him. Left side Williams. From deep. And Hayward gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Hayward's got 10.
And the way Hayward measures the 3 ball, that's just textbook form. Great balance. He's got this shot down pat.
Here's Herter. Pass to Young. From deep. The rebound by the Celtics. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Back to Smart. Passes it to Tatum. Now here's Hayward. From deep. Walker. And no good that time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet. Smith. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good action during the period as it was just a 1-point game. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Checking out the group for Lloyd Pierce to start the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back, and it's Capella in at the center.
That's the combination of skill and strength. Hayward draws contact. I mean, keeps his eyes on the rim and finishes the play.
Boston shooting their first free throw of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. From deep 3-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow. He's got 7.
And the effortless shooting motion. Young's 3-point jumper is just poetry in motion and has it on automatic.
Now here's Walker. 7 points in the game. And he banks in the layup. Walker's got 9 points.
And although he's smaller, Walker doesn't fear going inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anyone.
And with the Celtics entering that win-now mode last season, the acquisition of Walker just made too much sense.
Yeah, he's a proven winner. Dating back to college, Walker's made a ton of clutch shots in his career. GA, as long as he's in Boston, he'll have plenty of opportunities to continue that.
And here's Walker. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. It's good on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Now, here is Young. He's got 10. Shot clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Bembry's checked in for Atlanta. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Wanamaker. Clock at 6. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Over to the wing. Teague the pass to Dedmon. Hawks passing it around. There's the dish to Reddish. Inside, stolen by Cantor. Williams with the ball. The pass to Brown. Back to Hayward. Here's Wanamaker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeAndre Bembry. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Damian Jones is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. It's stolen by Jones. Fast break, here they come. Reddish with the ball. Cantor covering. Teague left side. And taken away by Brown. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop.
With a guy as strong as Smart, tough to contain him without fouling. If you play straight up and down, he'll go right through you.
A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Now here's Williams. That's to Wanamaker. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Back to Teague. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Brown right side. For the lead. They get the rebound. From downtown. The shot missing. And it's Jones with the ball for the Hawks. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2. Smart kicks to Brown. Smart passes to Brown. Passes to Cantor. Elbow shot is on the way. Brown. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Brown's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Oh, the never quit attitude of Brown. Outstanding at remaining engaged and keeping plays going.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
The Celtics have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
To the left wing. Back to Young. Launches a 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Tie game in Boston. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Tice in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Boston 5. Here's Walker following the basket by Trae Young. And Tice throws it down.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
And this is what you want. I mean, out in the open court, Hayward gives you so many options as a finisher.
Now, here is Young. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Capella. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, this is what Capella does. I mean, an active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
Outside, Walker. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Tice. Back to Walker. 5 on the clock, and Capella sends it back.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker who uses his length well.
Here's Walker, just 3 to shoot. Count that bucket. The Hawks trailing. And here's Young. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's Walker with the 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Walker against Young. He kicks to Capella from 12 feet out. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tice. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Walker in the post. He's against Young. Takes it from 10. Hayward outside. Tatum wide open. He fires one. They get it again. Tice. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Tice has got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics. Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
And, boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
I'm not a doctor, but nothing about that play screams minor injury. Obviously, this could be a real concern.
Reddish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Young for 3, but they get it back. Capella kicks to Reddish. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Boston making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Walker the pass to Tice. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way. There's the pass to Reddish. To the middle. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Yes, that goes in. Collins has got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Now here's Hayward. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And now here comes Collins leading the break. And Reddish with the slam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Walker against Young. Left side Walker. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Now here's Walker.
He enjoys having the ball in his hands during crucial possessions. And the way Walker plays tonight, it's clear.
It's Young on the wing. Shoots over Walker. Got it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Walker finds Hayward. And here's Brown. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
A gigantic bucket. Brown stepping into the spotlight when it matters most.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Well, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
And the Hawks with possession. Young outside. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's in!
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Walker against Young. Walker in the post. Now Tice. Just 4 to shoot. It's good!
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jam. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And I think they've got enough time to try and get the ball inside. And unless they get a wide open look on the perimeter, that should be what the focus is. Even if you miss at the rim, you've got a good chance to maybe try and draw a foul.
Young from outside. Misses the tray. No good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to...
following presentation of the NBA.
Up next. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position. Now, here is Young. Bucket is good. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And Lowry gets it to go.
You know, this guy just brings such heart and passion to the court. Lowry just doesn't let a little contact stop him from scoring.
Collins finds Capella. Back to Collins. The putback. Can't hit that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Siakam inside. He's guarded by Collins. Ibaka, the pass to Lowry.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Herter. The three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
And finished off by Siakam.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
And Herter gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Lowry against Young. Stripped it away. Now here's Van Vliet. Not a lot of room. And yes, it's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the wing right side. Stolen. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Lowry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lowry's got his second bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Passes it to Herter. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Reddish, he's checked in for the Hawks. Davis is checked in for Toronto. Now, here's Anunoby. Back to Davis. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Siakam finds Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. Raptors need to get a shot off. A second chance effort. Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Capella. Damian Jones comes in for John Collins. Andre Bembry's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Teagan for Trae Young. A new group in now for the Raptors. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Powell in for Fred Van Vliet.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
That one is no good. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 14-3 run.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Davis kicks to Hollis Jefferson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Reddish. No points in the game yet for him. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Bembry. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Bembry. Teague surveying the D. Shoots over Powell. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Teague. And the wide open shot from Reddish. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Raptors up by 11. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So for Toronto right now, there's Boucher out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Davis. And it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 slot. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Collins checked in for Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter comes in for DeAndre Bembry. The Raptors also with a sub. Anunoby, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Here is Lowry after the basket by Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Collins to the paint. Fernando can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Anunoby, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Herter, guarded by Powell. Herter passes to Collins. Back to Herter. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella comes in for Collins. Young is subbed in for T. Then for the Raptors, Serge Ibaka is checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Powell. Here's Young. Fernando, the pass to Young. Now the pass to Fernando. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man. And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
Van Vliet up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Now, here is Young. From deep. The shot, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their #1 choice, and that was Trae Young.
And here's Lowry, following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Lowry's shot is good. Lowry's got 6.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Young pass to Fernando. That one's good, and the Raptor lead has got to just 7 on the basket from Young.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's Young, following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Fires the 3. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds in this game.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now, here is Young. And it goes down 2 points.
That stroke looks so good from Trae Young.
Toronto leading by 9. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Lowry. 8 points for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Herter. Pass to Young. Now, here's Hunter. Now Capella. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Lowry inside the line. And so it's the Toronto Raptors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a bruising game inside.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. Toronto came out looking very confident. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished with a spirited 14-4 run to start. And that'll do it for us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Fred VanVleet really making a difference here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 9.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Young passes to Herter. Offensive rebound.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Anunoby kicks to Siakam. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Clint Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Bembry's checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Teague in for Young.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Passes it to Collins. Back to Teague. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Reddish. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4. He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Teague, the pass to Bembry. Now the feed to Reddish. Teague with a clean look. And he overshot that one, missing.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Van Vliet finds Ibaka. And again, Toronto with the triple. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Pass to Van Vliet. To the middle. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, leaving nothing to chance there. Ibaka goes up strong and finishes with a little attitude.
And Teague, here we go. Chalk up 2 there. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Lowry against Teague. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 8 points.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
Here's Bembry. The pass to Reddish. Here's Teague. The 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ibaka's got his 6th rebound on the night. Van Vliet passes to Lowry. At the elbow, it's Ibaka. Pulls up from the corner. Rebound, Atlanta.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Collins, good.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Raptors leading by 15. Outside Lowry. Over Teague. Lowry can't get it to go.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Now, here's Reddish. He's guarded by Anunoby. And here's Collins from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Ibaka's got 7 rebounds in the game. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. And Ibaka kicks to Lowry. Siakam looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Lowry can't get it to go. Left side, Collins. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Raptors lead by 15. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. It's Boucher out there with Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Marc Gasol. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Davis in at the point. Hunter, the pass to Young. Charity stripe shot, and Gasol sends it back. Boucher with the ball. Jones covering. Boucher's shot is off. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 17. And Herter gets it to go.
Well, getting to the right spot so important in the offense, and Herter positioned himself well in the fast break.
Out to the right wing. Gasol finds Davis. No good on that one. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Toronto leading by 13. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Davis kicks to Powell. Here's Herter. And a deep three from Young. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Davis with it. Kicks it to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. And Young, here we go. Gasol with the steal. Now here's Hollis-Jefferson. Defense is right there. Here's Powell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
And the Hawks making a change here. Collins is checked in. Lowry against Young, looking to get it going. The rebound by Gasol. Toronto leading by 18. The drive by Lowry. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Good.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herter's pass leads to an open look.
Siakam outside. Fires the three. Collins grabs the miss. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Toronto.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Fred VanVleet.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Here's Lowry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 18.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Members checked in for Kevin Herter.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Young from outside. Atlanta again missing. And Toronto has possession. Pass to Thomas. Out to the wing. Hollis Jefferson kicks to Thomas. Connects from three-point range. Here's Young. From deep three-point range, can't get it to fall. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which they're... David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And for Boston, Brown and Hayward, they're the wing. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice, and it's Walker in at the point. Now here is Lowry. Siakam outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, we see every year 1 or 2 guys drafted toward the end of the first round contribute well for their team. But Pascal Siakam has gone well beyond that because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Brown against Van Vliet, and then Brown with the dunk.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with it.
Here's Lowry. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Walker. Brown down low, covered by Van Vliet, and they pick up 2. Brown's got his second basket of the game.
And this is why you gave Hayward big money, not just a score in this offense.
Outside Lowry. Ibaka, wide open, he fires. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Walker. Tice passes to Walker. Over Lowry. Walker's shot is off. It's been a quick start here for Toronto. It's a 3-point game. Lowry kicks to Van Vliet. Trying to get open is Ibaka. And the shot goes down.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred Van Vliet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
There's Walker with the 3. They get it back.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here's Anunoby. The drive by Siakam. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Walker. Celtics passing it around. Up again. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Lowry passes to Siakam. Ibaka outside. Kicks to Lowry. Passes it to Siakam. Takes the 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
And here's Lowry following Jaylen Brown's 3. Anunoby has the open look. Off target from 3-point range. Celtics trail by 3. Tatum kicks to Tice. Here's Walker. And the rejection by Ibaka.
And that's how you do it. Ibaka still able to surprise people very quick off the floor.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Here's Walker. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
getting the and one. Kemba shows off the deft touch he has on the ball. You have to finesse around that hard a defense, and he does it as well as anybody.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Robert Williams comes in for Tatum. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Brown. Now here's Davis. Up top, Powell. Gasol trying to free himself up. Powell, that's good.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 4. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
And a capable scorer from anywhere on the floor. You give Walker those kinds of looks, and he's going to make you pay.
The tray. Rebound by Williams. Kanter with it. Inside. Smart finds Kanter. Right side to Walker. With 1 on the clock. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is
tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Davis is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Boucher in at the 4-man position. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Taken away by Williams. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Wanamaker the pass to Kanter. Back to Wanamaker. Kanter kicks to Williams. He dishes it to Kanter. 6 to shoot. Here's Wanamaker. The offensive rebound.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And there's the pass to Boucher. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Another shot. Pass to Wanamaker. Here's Smart. A 3-pointer, no good. Toronto trailing. Pass break. Here come the Raptors. Powell. That's good. Powell's got his second basket. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Right wing. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Dishes it to Williams. Back to Wanamaker. Rejected by Gasol.
Love how Gasol patrols the court, always on the lookout to reject a shot.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. And then for Toronto, Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Lowry in for Powell. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Williams. Checking in for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. Now here's Lowry. D right on him.
Well, this is where he's inconsistent, and that can slow down your team's momentum.
Down low. Here's Williams. Back to Smart. Pass to Wanamaker. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Boston making some changes. Daniel Tice comes in for Williams. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Then for the Raptors, Serge Ibaka is checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Terrence Davis.
And this was Lowry's go-to when he first entered the league, that mid-range jumper.
It's Smart with the drive. Tice controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Tice has got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
He's heady. He's unselfish. All Van Fleet does is make winning plays.
Smart passes to Tice. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. And the rejection by Tatum.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Brown finds Tatum. Stolen by Van Vliet. And now Lowry running the floor all by himself. And he gets the bucket. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Celtics trail by 4. Smart deciding where to go with it. Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got 10 points.
Great to see Brown drop that perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the Celtics. Tice has got his 6th rebound on the night. Back to Tatum. It's stolen by Lowry. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby and the powerful one-handed slam.
This is what you want to do with the young guns. Get them out in transition. Anunoby can run all day.
And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And I like the fact that the defense.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Robert Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Walker subbed in for Marcus Smart. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Anunoby passes to Ibaka. Count it.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Walker looking for an opening. Here's Kanter. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
And a close game so far through the first.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. It was a fast pace for Toronto at the outset. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Trying to get open is Ibaka.
See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass. You need guys who are willing to work, willing to get their hands dirty inside.
Hayward passes to Walker. Siakam against Hayward. Pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Walker the pass to Tice. Back to Walker. And it's blocked by Ibaka. They get it back. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Greg, we see defenses continually adjusting. Analytics favoring threes and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the two teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the two teams I think protect the rim the best. You know, Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the three and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance, able to complete the play through contact.
And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. The pass to Wanamaker. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yes, people have been surprised by Siakam's offense. What I'm surprised about is the efficiency.
Some changes for Boston. Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice, and Marcus Smart has subbed in for Walker. And Toronto also making a switch. Powell's checked in. There's the steal. Fast break Toronto. Open up there for Siakam. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Powell with the steal. Hollis Jefferson with it. Now defended by Hayward. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Gordon Hayward. Celtics trail by 4. Back to Wanamaker. Smart against Gasol. Williams kicks to Smart. Banked in off the glass.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
It's Powell on the wing, guarded by Smart. Here's Hollis Jefferson. But they recover it. Back to Davis. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first one falls. Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. And both free throws good for Davis.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Brown drives in. Good work defensively by Gasol.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The shot by Powell, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Tatum. Outside, Smart. Celtics passing it around. Williams passes to Smart. Brown kicks to Williams. 5 to shoot. Williams double team. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
And the coaching staff doesn't have any issue putting the ball in Cantor's hands inside. And why not? That part of his game is very refined.
Davis, the pass to Boucher. Back to Davis. Fires for 3. No good on the shot. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Tatum with it. Gasol covering. A kick out to Brown. Tips it up, and Tatum stays with it. Tatum's got the game tied up here for Boston.
How about the timing and hustle there? Tatum earns his team some second chance points.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Powell. Shoots over Brown, and the Raptors miss again. Williams passes to Brown. Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
3/4 of play in a close game here. Celtics out in front. They're up by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Ibaka in at the 5. Williams trying to break free.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
And Siakam throws it down.
Big time move and a big night for Siakam, looking like a perennial all-star.
Williams finds Brown. Outside Tatum. Walker against Lowry. Over in the corner, Brown. Misses the 3. Toronto shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. For 3, VanVleet. A rebound by the Celtics. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Siakam against Williams. Brown the pass to Williams. He kicks it to Cantor. Over Ibaka. Here's Williams. Goes back up. And it's blocked by Ibaka. For 3, VanVleet. And Cantor pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Tatum. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
A prolific scorer in this league. Walker just keeps getting better. One of the most elusive covers in the game today.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Daniel Tice comes in for Enes Kanter. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Williams. Hayward can't hit.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
VanVleet kicks to Siakam. Lowry feeling it out a bit to take the lead. And it's good off the back rim and in. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Hayward passes to Tatum. Pass to Tice. The kick out to Tatum. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. Ibaka with some nice D. Floats it up there for Siakam. It's stolen by Tice. For three, Hayward. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Siakam, and it's in there.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Walker against Lowry. Raptors leading by 3, and Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Brown against Lowry. Van Vliet outside. Six to shoot. Toronto needs to get off his shot. Here's Siakam. The Raptors rebound. And Ibaka is right there. And the Raptors lead by 5.
And that could be a big bucket right there. Ibaka doesn't shy away from taking crucial shots.
Walker's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Sinks the triple.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Again, the miss by Walker. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lowry against Walker. Fires from the corner. They get it back. And Ibaka is right there.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference. He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Lowry drives in, got a piece of it.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And he banks in the layup.
Lowry is just a ball of muscle out there. He has no problem taking a hit like that and still finishing.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And we've got...
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Hayward. Tice kicks to Walker. On the wing, Brown. Capella covering. Here's Tice. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Young. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
You know, the range Young has really is unlimited. He just feels comfortable shooting as soon as he crosses half court.
Walker's shot is off. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. We're about 1 minute into the first. Young looking around. 4 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 5 points so far.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
And it's Walker penetrating. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And always a solid rebounder. Hayward took it to a whole new level last year.
He certainly did, Greg. This guy was up at 6.5 rebounds per game, easily a career high, and consider he did it at both ends. And to me, that's the versatility that this guy brings that helps you succeed. He doesn't have to be your leading scorer to impact winning.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young with the ball. He's got 5. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Hayward can't hit. Atlanta leading by 5. Young pass to Collins. Now, here is Young. From deep 3-point range. Again, Young missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. To the inside. Tice passes to Walker. Lets it go from 14, and he drops that one in.
Well, if you take away the 3 and you take away the drive, Kemba Walker simply gets to his mid-range game. That's why scoring at 3 levels is huge.
Now, here is Young. Baseline jumper, and that one good. Young's got 7 points.
Boy, that's the type of shot they'd like to get on every single possession.
Walker dishes to Brown. Down low, got a piece of it. Here's the break. Hunter kicks to Capella. And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Tice with the ball. Tries again over Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And then for Boston, Enes Kanter's checked in for Jason Tatum. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Now here's Teague. Over in the corner, Reddish. Passes to Dedmon. Teague up top. The pass to Bembry. There's the triple. Oh, that's blocked. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And finished off by Brown.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Pass to Dedmon. And the layup falls.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Smart passes to Tice. Here's Wanamaker. Teague covering. The shot's good from Cantor.
The efficiency of Enes Kanter is impressive. This guy's massive on the blocks and knows how to score.
Pass to Dedmon. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Dedmon's got his second bucket.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Right side, Smart. Back to Brown. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Hawks on top. And before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his...
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so is anybody who has...
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Boston. Smart and Brown outside on the wings. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Wanamaker in at the one. Outside Williams. Back to Smart. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Bembry. And no good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Brown feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Wanamaker. It's stolen by Reddish. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Back to Teague. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Williams passes to Wanamaker. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Hawks leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 6. And good that time.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
And Doris, when you're identifying the heart and soul of this Celtics team, Smart is always at the center of that discussion.
Marcus Smart is so passionate. He's so tough, so willing to get down and do the dirty work that affect winning. And consider the role he's taken now as the leader of the Celtics. The ability to mentor a young guy like Grant Williams. Marcus Smart, you want him on your side.
Here's Bembry, guarded by Smart. Bembry kicks to Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
That evens the score. Smart's got 7 points in the game.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And Teague, here we go, gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
What an amazing drive to the cup. Teague seizing the lane to the basket. Boy, defense has simply got to be better than that.
And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Kicks it to Tatum. The pass to Williams. Here's Smart. Offensive rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Pass to Fernando. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Reddish. Out to the right wing. Teague drives in. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And the basket by Jones.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard, Jeff Teague, unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
Here's Wanamaker. Teague covering. Pass to Tatum. Back to Wanamaker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Young from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that... Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back from the first. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point. And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Lloyd Pierce. Hawks shooting 52% from the 4. Nice work so far from them. Young for 3. Hayward grabs the board.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Here's Tatum. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I love when Jason Tatum is aggressive to score the basketball. He does a tremendous job keeping his focus.
Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Here's Herter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Boston. Hayward goes in, and Hayward with the stuff.
Hayward viciously exploiting the lane to the basket. A resounding message whenever the defense sleeps on him.
Young fires away from outside. From beyond the arc, and then some. Young's got 13. Boston trailing. Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
And the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 15.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Brown, the pass to Walker. That one goes. Count it. Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Young from deep three-point range. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Hayward. Brown outside. Tatum against Collins. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Atlanta making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for John Collins. And it's Reddish in for Kevin Huerter. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Reddish the pass to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Now here's Reddish. Guarded by Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hunter. He gets that one. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And it's his decision-making. Hunter looking like a surgeon the way he operated that pick and roll.
On the wing, Williams. Back to Wanamaker. Brown outside. Boston needs to get off a shot. Wanamaker, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So for the Hawks, Jones checked in for Capella. DeAndre Bembry comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Teague in for Young. Celtics also with a sub. Kemba Walker is checked in for Brad Wanamaker. The Hawks again can't hit. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Smart. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 9 points for Marcus Smart.
Now that's about amazing quickness. How about Marcus Smart's ability to beat everybody up the floor with that burst?
Bembry the pass to Dedmon. Yep, that one goes in there. Dedmon's got 6.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Walker. It's not going to go for him. Atlanta leading by 4. Over in the corner, Reddish. He dishes it to T. Pass to Reddish. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. 6 seconds left in the third. Here's Walker. No good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. The Hawks on top. They lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guards. Jaylen Brown out there with Williams. And it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Cantor finds Smart, back to Cantor. That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Gordon Hayward comes in for Marcus Smart. Walker with it. Dedmon's there. Dedmon with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And the Celtics making a change here. Tice is checked in. The Hawks leading by 6. And here's Young from deep. Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Hunter kicks to Collins. Hunter with it from the arc. Offensive rebound.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Young with the steal. Unhindered, going all the way. Collins, good. Collins has got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
And that's a tough shot. For an athletic big man like Collins, finishing through contact is something you've got to be able to do.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Shot's good by Walker.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Young outside. From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Celtics. Hayward's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 7 points for Jason Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And Young kicks to Hunter. It's to Dedmon. Here's Herbert. Fires from the line. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Young against Walker. Wide open. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Walker's got 4 this quarter.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
For 3, Hayward. No good. Shot missing. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Celtics. 8-point game. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Great chemistry between 2 teammates. Love the passing.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Celtics trail by 6. Walker in the post. He's against Young. Walker's shot is off. Hawks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Outside Collins. It's rebounded by Tice.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
The Celtics working the ball around now. And here's Walker outside. And it's Walker again missing. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Young fires away from outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And this is why Young is so dangerous. He just gets that shot off so fast before the defense can react.
Now, here's Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Young from deep, off the mark. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the... All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our... The bustling financial district. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Young in at the 1. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Ibaka in at the center, locking down the middle. Left side Lowry. Goes up the baseline. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
A specialty of Lowry's. Give him any type of airspace, and he's going to fire away from there.
Good on the shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Here's VanVleet after Clint Capella's bucket. Anunoby with it. Back to Lowry. Over Young. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing. And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
For 3, VanVleet. He doesn't hit that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And stolen by Siakam. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And there's VanVleet on the assist from Ibaka.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Here's Herter. Fast break Toronto. VanVleet with the ball. And there it is for him. Lowry's got his second basket of the game.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
It's Young on the wing. The Hawks again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lowry. An easy 2 points on the layup. Lowry's got 6.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
Inside. Here's Young. That shot off the mark. Now Toronto takes it the other way. VanVleet passes to Lowry. Back to VanVleet. Triple from the wing. He's got 5. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader, because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
To the middle. Cuts off the pass. And they're running. Hawks passing it around. Here's Herter. Off target with his 3. Toronto leading by 5. To the inside. VanVleet with the bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Shots good from Young.
Trae Young, so fun to watch that smooth stroke.
VanVleet with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Lays it up off the glass. Young's got 5.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside positions.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. That one doesn't go.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Pass to Van Vliet. Outside Lowry. And that one, good.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
That will count, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. No shortage of... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Norman Powell is out there with Davis. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Gasol. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And he's good on the second. The Hawks trail by 5. It's stolen by Davis. In the corner, it's Boucher. There's the pass to Hollis-Jefferson. And here's Boucher. Dedmon defending. Here's Powell. Dedmon with the block.
Well, some more of the reach effect of Dedmon, the way he times that one. Impressive shot blocking ability.
No good from Gasol. Now Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Davis against T. Dedmon with the block. Fast break, the Hawks. Jones dishes to Reddish. Count it. Reddish has got 4 points in the quarter.
And that bump does not throw Cam Reddish off.
And Cam Reddish, the 10th pick back in 2019 out of Duke, had a tough transition as a rookie into the NBA. Struggled just to find his rhythm.
GA, I think there were a lot of questions because at Duke, he was surrounded by stars. R.J. Barrett, Zion Williamson, and he was sort of that third guy. He has all the physical tools, and he made some big-time strides in the latter half of last season, so he's coming.
And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Powell, and Jones sends it back. Now, here's Reddish, covered by Hollis-Jefferson. Now, here's Reddish. Here's Bembry. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Fast break, Toronto. Powell for 3. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now. Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Raptors with the lead. Here's Powell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jeff T. Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category, and a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Here is Lowry following the bucket by the Hawks. Gasol. It's good on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
And that's some athleticism on display as Cam Reddish gets to the rim.
Powell, the pass to Lowry. Back to Powell. Shot from the low block. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Raptors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. First free throw is good.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Anunoby. Atlanta also making some changes here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for John Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Reddish. So it's Toronto now. After the basket by Atlanta, Powell trying to get open as Ibaka. The shot by Powell, no good.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game, but they'll get another chance. Huerter passes to Capella. Stolen by VanVleet. Siakam left side. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Knocked away and stolen by Siakam. Just 3 on the clock. Rejected by Young. They retain possession. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. Kyle Lowry had a huge first quarter. He had 8 points and 1 rebound. And that'll do it for...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta, Young and Huerter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Three-pointer, Lowry. Here's Ibaka. Puts up a 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 3. And Huerter gets it to go.
A big man, John Collins, seeing the court that time.
Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. VanVleet with it. He's picked up by Collins. Good work there as it goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the right side. Lowry against Young. From deep three-point range, kept alive. And Collins is right there.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Lowry from outside. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For the lead, here's Collins. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Ibaka kicks to Anunoby. Lobs it up for Ibaka. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And he gets it to go.
You just can't forget about Trae Young. Not for a second out there. We saw him there with that quick release.
Inside. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got it all tied up now for Toronto.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Young outside. Back to Herter. And it's Young at the elbow. Shoots over Van Vliet. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired
Wow.
shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Here's Bembry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Passes it to Reddish. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Davis looking for an opening. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Bembry, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
And Gasol gets it to go.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Teague, the pass to Bembry. He's looking for Dedmon and finds him. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And here's Davis for 3. Hands it from downtown.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing off him like that.
Jones, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Powell, he's checked in for Toronto. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Atlanta. Raptors trail by 5. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Davis kicks to Boucher. Powell, no one around him. And it falls over the rim and in. Powell's got 6 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Teague against Davis. With 2 seconds left, it's deflected. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Hawks on top. They're up by 3. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Terrence Davis is out there with Powell. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Boucher in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
What a sweet-looking stroke there from Teague. He's lethal from the three-point line.
Powell, the pass to Boucher. No good there. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Down low, here's Fernando. Takes it off the glass. Fernando's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Pass to Powell. Back to Davis. The 3. Rebound Atlanta. And here's the fast break. Here's Fernando. And he makes good on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
T for 3. Kept alive by Atlanta. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 12.
And, guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Gasol. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Davis. And it's Capella missing.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the rack.
Young way outside, and it's VanVleet with the rebound. And it's VanVleet with the ball for Toronto. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Powell.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter, and it's blocked.
How about that? That's a big boost defensively if Herter can get in there and block shots and intimidate in some way.
Young's shot is good. Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. VanVleet wide open. That shot misses. And Atlanta will come the other way. Capella, the pass to Herter. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. They get the rebound, and it's put back up and in by Capella. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Hunter, no one around him, but he recovers it. Pass to Herter. And here's Collins from outside. Atlanta gets it back. Young for 3. It's good from long range.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hawks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Trae Young.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
They grab their own miss. The kick out to Young. Collins passes to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Clock is at 3. Young from deep three-point range. The long distance 3 is buried.
I mean, how do you stop a guy like that? Defensively, you want to protect the rim. He's so far away as Trae Young from the bucket.
From deep. No good that time. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This was a very thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.